Overcoming the fear of failure. I read somewhere that the Dr. Seuss books, which are the most popular children's books in the whole world, were turned down by 76 publishers before someone took them up. And that's just such a huge amount of failure before a really striking success. So I'm not saying that you should bang your head against a brick wall, to get where you think you might need to go, but what I am saying is that that fear of failure is not something that should dictate the outcome of what you decide to do. Over the years, some people have been kind enough to teach me some of their techniques that they use when they're in that moment, because I know I definitely find that when that fear comes in, it clouds my mind and I find it really tough to make a good decision. So I thought I'd share some of what I've been taught with you. Firstly, remember, this is not the last thing you'll ever do. I have this super weird tendency to blow things enormously out of proportion when I'm in that fear of failure moment. So I imagine that my business reputation will be shot and I'll never have another job and everything will be awful if I do fail at this particular thing. And really that's like magnitudes of a huge, way, way, way down the spectrum. So I just pull that back, and I've been taught to add that perspective in to remember that this is not the last thing you'll ever do. Number 2 is fail fast. So I learnt this from my co-founder, Mike Knapp, and it's actually such good advice, because what you need to do is get in, have a go at something, understand if it's going to fail or succeed as quickly as you possibly can, so that you know where to put your energies in the next days, weeks, months, hours, whatever it is, rather than investing your energy slowly into something that is going downhill. So fail fast is a really good one. Number 3 is self-belief. So this is a really tricky one because it's so personal, and if we have some things in common, which I'm sure that we do, you're probably a really great critic of yourself. But the thing is that you do need to believe that you do have at least the basic skills to attack whatever the task or problem is that you want to solve. So if you're starting a business, it might simply be that I'm great at adding, subtracting, I understand numbers, so it's going to be okay for me to get my head around a profit and loss spreadsheet. The thing is, if you sit down super rationally, you'll probably find you're totally or somewhat qualified, even overqualified for this thing that you're going to do. So you got to just have a bit of self-belief. Number 4 is emotional support. So for me, it's my friends and it's my family as well. For you, it might be some of these, it might also be your work colleagues, but I think that this advice was really good, because when I make a bad decision, which happens, or I do fail at something, these are the people I can pick up the phone to and talk to about that, and I know that they'll help me with that unconditional support in that moment where I'm so terrified of failing. And they're the ones who'll say, yep, you did make a bad decision, but you're usually pretty smart, so tomorrow will be a better day. And I've just found that so invaluable over the years, so I've found that to be really good advice. So I say all of this, but I'm definitely still guilty of experiencing that fear of failure, and to be totally honest, I don't think it's anything that will ever totally go away. So if you found yourself in the same situation, these are the things that I've learnt in the video, but I would love to learn things that you've come across as well that work for you. So please leave those in the comments, or if you have any questions, please put them in the comments as well. So I hope that you're well, I hope you have a great week, and don't forget, do everything before you're ready. Bye.